yesterday. This Catterall fucking Taylor hoopla. I got to keep it all the way a buck. Memorial Day weekend out here. I'm not watching no fucking Catterall Taylor rematch. Fucking, if there's no belt on the line, if there's no real stakes. But I was curious to know, and I was like keeping a tab on it and following. I saw that the decision went Catterall's way this time. Obviously, the first time around, it shouldn't have went Taylor's way. And I wanted to kind of check to see if this was a situation to where they were giving Catterall the decision because they fucked up the last time. So I got the general consensus from the internet, and more or less what I got was that that the decision was fair, a little bit wide, but fair. Did you happen to catch it or no?
Yeah, I mean, I had it on. I was hanging out with some friends, and it was on in the background. But yeah, it was, from what I saw, fair enough result. Not dissimilar to the first fight. Clear Catterall win. I mean, 117 to 111 seemed a lot, but I don't know if Bob Arum was quite. I think that he maybe overreacted to the result, and I just loved Eddie Hearns just delighting in Bob Arum's Alzheimer's, getting to the fucking.
Well, you gotta listen. Speaking of Alzheimer's, bro, you gotta. Bro, you know what? There's times I've fucking hated Bob Arum for like a lot of years, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when he was a little bit more spry, when he was a little bit more manipulative, when he was doing the things that they do. I fucking despise that guy. He's one of the few. I really do. But he's one of the few old dudes. Or one of the few people that they would say, like, oh, look at this old person still fucking killing it, spry at 91. I always look at that as like a grift. I always look at that as like, he's not fucking doing all the things that they're saying he's doing. But this old man does fucking get around, bro. He's ancient. He's 90.
And bro, for him to be in his 90s, at everything he's done in his career, everything he's done in his life, and be flying to Leeds in the United Kingdom for the non-title Jack Catterall versus Josh Taylor fight is hysterical. And then running around the ring shouting about how it was a disgraceful scorecard.
Well, let's get into it, because listen, one day he's gonna fucking run into the ring, and it's gonna be the day that he completely is no longer there mentally. Like, he's still a little bit there. He's still with it. But one day he's gonna run into the ring and say, "Oh, I got poo poo and caca in my pants today. I did pee pee and caca, and I like to have it in my pants, and that's where I want it. So that's how I like to do it. And that's my name's Bob Arum." The fact that nobody screens him, nobody's stopping him yet because he hasn't shown these signs. And you mentioned Alzheimer's. It's got to be coming. It's got to be coming at some point. But he came into
those Joe Biden drugs. I think he's on the same shit Joe Biden's on.
They got him hopped up on something, bro. But he came out. Let's play the clip. He came out fucking fired up. It is very endearing to see a man this age fucking do these kinds of things. I'm going to pull this clip up. This is Bob Arum reacting to the decision of the Taylor and Catterall fight.
Across all four governing bodies at 140 pounds. What's important to you now?
Hey,
Bob,
I got a cock on my pants.
Those scorecards were a disgrace. Were an absolute disgrace.
Okay.
And I really feel sorry for Josh. I thought he won the fight, but those scorecards were ridiculous. And that's a lesson. I will never, ever allow an American fighter to come here with this British board scoring the fight. Those scores were ridiculous.
Josh Taylor is British, by the way. He's Scottish.
And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna eat my own shit. Just give me 1 second. It's in my pants.
Let me just pull it out.
It looks like peanut butter, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna eat this in front of you to show you.
Nutella on my hand.
This is what the kids call Nutella. I like to poop my pants. I'm Bob Arum.
Also, he wouldn't be. There's no way he would know that he's Bob Arum when he's eating his own shit.
No, but first of all, he's like, I will never bring another American fighter. Taylor's not American, even, right? So that part is a little bit off. That was fucking great.
Ironically, the Taylor decision was in Taylor's hometown. This one was on neutral territory because I think Catterall's from closer to like Manchester, I think. So this was a neutral territory fight, and he's giving out about the judging and yeah, hysterical. And you can see. Can we go back to the clip for a sec and just watch Eddie Hearn's in the background?
Reaction in the background.
I mean, he is like. I mean, I could see how you would hate someone like
Across
this.
all four governing bodies at £140. What's important to you now?
Hey.
I
saw the fight like everybody else. Those scorecards were a disgrace. Were an absolute
Look at Diamond Dave Diamante.
And I really feel sorry for Josh. I thought he won the fight, but those scorecards were ridiculous. And that's a lesson. I will never, ever allow an American fighter to come here with this British board scoring the fight. Those scores were ridiculous.
He started so
Well, let's
strong.
try and bring in Josh Taylor. Josh, can you come forward, Josh? I'll come to you.
I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with Aang, the fucking Chinese guy.
You know, the bald Chinese
the ball, he's got a fucking arrow on his head. I like this kind of show. My grandkid watches.
You know, my grandson, who is 50,
yeah.
he watches the show. He still lives at home with his mother.
He lives with his bubby. And we love the show. Aang, the Last Airbender, Avatar. I like to eat my own shit. My name is Bob Arum.
He's got two monitors up. On one, he's watching Avatar. On the other, he's dropping bombs on these Palestinians. He's a great guy. He's a real mitzvah.
Next thing you know, he's acting like a real mensch. I'm eating my own shit. My nephew's coming here giving me a cup of pee-pee. I say I like pee-pee. It's sterile. Tastes good. Like the way it tastes. Dodgeball.
I'm Don King. In case you were wondering, I'm Don King, the famous promoter.
Let's pull up. Do we want to hear Josh Taylor's like post-fight little fucking remarks or whatever? Yeah, right?
Did he say anything half as interesting as Bob Arum?
Nobody this whole fucking week has said anything as interesting as that. I think that's fucking cute. Is very 91 years old, bro. And just like you said, like this isn't like let's fucking wheel him out like they did Richard Pryor at like one of these I think it was like Lifetime Achievement Awards when he was all fucked up and decrepit.
Bro.
Like, you remember that? Yeah. It's not that. It's like Bob Arum, like, I gotta go to the fight. I got Catterall Taylor too. Get me on the plane. You know, and he's at 90.
Yeah, get me on the fucking plane, get me the Joe Biden drugs, and I'm going to fucking Leeds.
I'm going to Leeds. They're probably like, Bob, come on. You don't have to go to the, you know, and he's like, what do you mean? I'm the promoter. I'm from fucking Top Rank fucking boxing. I started in 19.
I'm going to let Eddie Hearn put on the show.
Eddie Hearn,
rob
man.
my fighter. He's gonna rob my fighter in the UK.
I gotta say, Donagh, and this is gonna like bring us into the next little part. I might be changing my mind. They're still goofy as fuck. They're still corny as fuck. But I might be changing my mind.
Give me the applause sounder. You are changing your mind on Sir
I might be
Eddie
changing
Hearn.
it. I might be changing it. Listen, you had Al Bernstein. Guy's never said an honest thing in his life. He fucking blows. He's never said an honest thing in his life. But just recently on X, he was questioning the PBC Amazon Prime deal. Okay, and we've seen PBC fighters jump ship already and head over Matchroom way. We didn't know exactly why they did it. I found it odd that Boots left, especially when they did secure that Amazon Prime deal. But it seems like there was something going on in the background. My theory is that there aren't going to be any Amazon Prime shows with PBC that are going to be non-pay-per-view. I think they've got a deal over there. I think the deal is exclusively pay-per-views. I don't think that they're going to have any like that they're going to just stream shows on Amazon in the way that people thought. I think for that very reason, Boots said, "Let me go over to Matchroom," to where, you know, because Boots is smart enough to know that he's not like a pay-per-view guy yet. There's still work to be done. And I don't think that PBC was providing that to them. Al Bernstein was questioning that this week and saying that, like, where are the other shows? All we're seeing is pay-per-view announcements. And if PBC is not in the game and it's just Top Rank, then I look at Matchroom and I feel like Matchroom is kind of killing it right now.
Eddie Hearns.
Eddie
baby.
Hearns.
Eddie
In
Hearns.
fairness, I gotta say that they're kind of killing it right now. What I'm gonna show you.